Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tanner Rainey gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Settling in now, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Ohtani.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 106.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Realmuto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he fouls this one off. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here's Didi Gregorius. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
Dero, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping into the box, Robert Tatum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Count now a ball and a strike. Grounded to third. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Carlos Carrasco is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age of the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
At the plate, Trey Turner. And you can see his home-road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Grounder down the line at third. Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So striding forward now, Juan Soto, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Phil Gosselin. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Standing in now, Carlos Carrasco, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Shohei Ohtani is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners going. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He's going.
Runner going a second time. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-2.
Okay.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third, and the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Oh, and his remarkable season continues as he's now tied the all-time record for RBIs in a single season.
Think about it, Dero. Do you know how hard it is to consistently come through when runners are in scoring position or on base? This guy's amazing.
Yeah, people have the ability, Dan, to have ice water in their veins when there's runners in scoring position.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Roenis Elias enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 3 runs already home here. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 5 and the Nationals nothing. Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Kurt.
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled off. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 5. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Robert Tatum.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Carrasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Phillies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hard ground ball to third. No problem here, 1 away. Digging in now, Roenis Elias. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter.
1-1.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. First and second here with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Hoskins is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Robert Tatum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now that's second baseman, Phil.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Kendrick onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is in there.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. 8 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a curveball misses inside.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now back, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
So now to the plate, Carlos Carrasco. Popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies lead this one 11-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at 3rd as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Popped him up. Tatum is under it. 1 out.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Got him.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
One and two as he chases the slider. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Kendrick rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Phillies 11 and the Nats 1. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Shohei Ohtani.
First pitch on its way. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in, Austin Voth. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
One there, on to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Grounded to the right. And Kendrick has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Juan Soto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The count now at 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Robert Tatum. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. high in the air into shallow left center. Giving chase is Robles. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fielded cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Center fielder, number
Digging in to try it again, Victor Robles. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Carrasco pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Goslin will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Now at the plate, Phil Goslin. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now here's a line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Back behind second. Kendrick is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. And he's safe. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. Number 18 for him on the campaign as this lead got even wider.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it. And he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the pitch.
2-2 now. Count is full. 3-2.
Bryce Harper would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-1.
2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Phillies lead it 13-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. Now that's popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. It was a walk in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Goslin backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Adam Eaton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And they remain well behind. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Rhys Hoskins will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Base hit into right center.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 148 for his career as the blowout continues.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Tatum.
At the plate now, Robert Tatum, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter now 8. Second.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the center field.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looking really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Second baseman, Howie.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First offering on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now. He went down on strikes last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Carrasco pauses. Here it is. And he struck him out. Nationals gone in order. And as you can see, they are way behind. Neil Walker will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Neil Walker.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 22 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shohei Ohtani. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Ryan Harper comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home, pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's out.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Their count now at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready to take his hacks again, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Robert Tatum, and he popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Philadelphia is on top, 17-1. Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Joe Kelly.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. 88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The next 0-2, fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win, now needs some help from the bullpen.
Into the box now, Victor Robles, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Starlin Castro as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-1 the final today. The Phillies win their 118th decision of the year, best in the division. Carlos Carrasco earns victory number 22 this campaign as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Tanner Rainey was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.